Oh, hi. One of the next days. Let's continue today with some items actually going in their rightful places and freeing up room for parts for the motorbike. Let's do it. This actually worked out very well. Look at that. It hasn't fallen off yet. It's not fully loaded though as well. But doesn't matter. This can go into the bin. This will go somewhere where we can actually get to it nice and easy. Usually I would prefer it to be in here. Maybe this will fit there. Will this be a good position for this little tool? Oh, even the leaf blower's fitting in there. Nice. Okay, I don't know how to actually put this. Maybe I'll put my second set of sockets on this side so we can free up the room for the main socket set. That's good in there. This would be very nice if we can spin it around. Well, actually, to be fair, I've got a couple of these boxes which are free. And these car tools are not something that you require day in and day out. So they might take this space, just neatly organized into one box. Electrical screwdrivers, it's not bad to have them close by. So that is something that we can keep. Easy access, that is. Let's see what we got here. Charger, this way as well. Here we go. Nice little box ready. I need to put all my torque wrenches over there. That might be a bad shout. Heat gun actually can go here. I don't know if it'll actually fit properly. Fall off, isn't it? I just tighten it like that. Okay, good enough for me. I've realized that I can make a bit more space with putting this buffalo board that I have right in here, in the back of all of these tools. So I'm gonna reach for the buffalo board all the time. Let's see how can I fit this. I honestly don't want to throw it away because it's a nice bit of wood, buffalo board, and it can get you out of sticky situations, if you know what I mean. Gonna have a problem though. This board, we just get it out. Now we have a little bit of wood going in the wood department. Yeah, the buffalo board gets in the back. Perfectly calculated. These things which I lie on when I'm doing stuff to the car, as they would say. What do we put in here? I need to find where my other Hilti drill is. 100% is somewhere in one of the boxes. Just need to find it. I'm not looking that bad. Okay, this thing is my reverse hammer, which I do not require on a daily basis. So it needs a place somewhere lower where these are full. Is there a little bit of room in here? Is that gonna fit? Tell me that's gonna fit. I've got this cable here as well. These cable reels are not great. That's the job. At least it's in the tool department still down there. Okay, I got these tiny ones in here, which we're gonna separate in their right places. I've got a few boxes which maybe I can throw out a little bit more from here. Have a look. I went through these. Stops flickering. I went through these. Let's say the majority of them. I've ended up with a load more of stuff that needs to go into the metal bin. The question is, do I relieve a few more boxes of the stuff in them and then use it for some of the bits here? Because we do have a few more things that we can get rid of. Now, obviously some painting items like this. This does not need to be on show all the time. That's gonna go up in there somewhere, or it could go up in here. As long as it fits, which it does. That's it, we've got a little bit more room over there for something tiny. But the majority needs to get organized in the relevant places, you know, in this section, which is them two boxes. They're full. Where can I put these? Where can I put these? Never have enough of these clips. Let's put them here. Okay, even though it's a nice day outside, I'll have to close the door because it's getting ridiculous. It doesn't stop to flicker at all. I think I've got some more. Where is it going? I think I got some more of these inside the house. One box where I keep stuff that I might need sometimes in the house, not to go into the garage. I'll give some attention to that in a little bit. Now, this is gonna go in here. Doesn't have a mark yet, but it will. Empty. Just gonna go again somewhere. Let's see this box now. Okay, Allen keys. So let's get rid of all these. And I think there's gonna be a lot of room after we do that. Plenty of sockets. This is like, I don't know which set of sockets now. Maybe third or fourth. And I've got one more in the van as well. More Allen keys. So definitely we've got at least 3 sets of Allen keys. More hammers, wire brushes, clamps, squares. Oh, the headset. This is something really, really useful. Don't fall. When you're trying to distinguish noises, in your car. Noises from different places. Back in the day, this was one of the things that turned this channel into the Caravan Doctor, yeah? Because of this tool, some friends said that to me, and it became true. All right, okay, what can we do now to separate the items in their right places? So we got some stuff in here, some more spanners. This I've back in the day, I needed it for a special place. Still got the spanner. This was back when I told one of the first caravans back home, and my car keep getting in limp mode. That was the Passat, and I need to take a sensor out, but the sensor has a continuous cable, so had to chop this. Where did I put the spanners? There they are. Right, now I've got a box that is specifically for tools. So we're gonna make a couple of them boxes for tools, and we're gonna write on them so we know what's what. Tools. What do we got in here? Some sanding stuff. Here's our brackets. Here we have tools. Okay, there's already a few things in here. Drill bits, tools. Let's get my Sharpie, because I can put some of these things in here. 100%. This box as well. That can go in there. Next to the clutch alignment tool. Even though I'm off, the phone does not stop, which is rather annoying. What can you do though? I think we can cap it off with this. This is quite big. It would be nice if I don't take it out of the box. We've got this here, but we'll need to cut it a little bit. This way we can get it inside the box without removing it, because it'll just go everywhere. I need a little bit more serious scissor. Why do I have two clutch alignment tools? That's a bit weird. Have I bought myself another one without knowing? And these we'll leave outside because they're handy to have. Yeah, I do have two clutch alignment tools. Why? Which one has been used? This one's been opened up, that's for sure. Keep them both in here. Some people don't have one, I've got two. No, I've got these. Another specialized socket for something. And these are good to go. I can put them back in here. Let me just have a quick look at this one down here. I'm not 100% sure that we want all of the stuff that's in here. This will live outside. It's handy to have it outside. This toolbox can now go in its place. This was empty. Shall we fit these other ones so they're in the same sort of box? Let's see what we can do. Oh, this one actually is a little bit better, I'd say. Yeah, there's a bit more room in this one. Perfect, perfect. There's actually room for something else. Just fit. Stand it up, it will. That's it. One more. Tools. Let's write down on it. What do we got here? We've got another box of bits. Painting. What's in these ones? I need to have a look at them. Okay, what else do we have in here? Pipe wrenches. A couple of wire brushes here. Hammer. Wire brush. Wedge. This is for a little grinder. These two. A little pump. Level. Bracket. And this. And this box is empty. With some of these things, we need to put them in their right boxes. There's a little hacksaw. Little hacksaw we're gonna keep here. These we're gonna put away. Gonna keep here. Torx, Allen keys, but I've got another set of Allen keys, so these are gonna go away. This is gonna go away. I need to find where the rest of these are, because I could actually put them in there. Like a charm, look at it. When I put the rest of them, even better. That's the empty one. Need to put this back up. A minute, it's gonna stay here. A few different types of saws. I'll find a place for them as well. And here is my other trusty gun. It's gonna go on that shelf. I'm really hoping this thing holds. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, saws need to be somewhere up so they're away from the kids, but at the same time to be reachable. Could that be it? Oh, yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely stacked. Not sticking out too much. Kids ain't gonna grab them that easy. Success. Okay, cable ties. I'm gonna put some cable ties in here. Easy to access if I need them. Oh, we've got an open packet. We're gonna zip up somewhere. Probably. Yeah. Perfect. The suit is going in the box with the bag. For my little sanders here, let me just clean that off a little bit. This is a trusty tool when you start doing works on the caravans. Oh, plenty of dust on the shelf. This actually go in here for the moment. This is gonna go back on the table. This will go up here because this is handy to have. Right, these Allen keys we're gonna put away. This little hacksaw, I would really love it if we can poke it somewhere in here. What type of, what do we got? You gonna do okay? Yeah. Let's see if we stick it right underneath these. Maybe one down. Here we go. Maybe then something else in the front. Oh, we'll see if that's gonna go in there. Okay, these are important. And I think they deserve a hook. Now my key position is gonna change to the very top. And put these in here. Here we go, 2 in 1. And we got the wire brushes next to the cutter. Maybe because this is way too close. I think this is the position we want, so it's clear. Okay, copper grease and normal cutting grease should go over here, just on top, so I can see them. Actually, the copper grease I'm gonna put in the front, and I'm gonna have this one in here, molly slip, and I've got one in the back, just in case. What else do we have in here? More locks. This I need to keep. The locks are going. Now, I need to put this one away. One more in its place. This is something that we'll need to go through, but that's on its own occasion. That's only cleaning stuff for the car. This is good now. This is interesting if we can go through that, because this is quite a bit of stuff in there. A bit more comfortable. I think the best thing we can do is take all of them out here and then decide what we're gonna do with them all. Clamps are going on their place. Oh, actually, it's not bad as an idea to have all your clamps in one spot. You know how it is. Hilti. What can I say? I'm a fan, yeah? Like their tools, they do a good job. Also Bosch as well. No, I'm not slagging everyone off. There's a bit of Parkside. Something that will be useful. And this is my sort of understanding. Anything that is useful, and it doesn't really matter what type of brand it is, as long as it does the job it's supposed to do, I'm fine with that. But over the years, variety. Massive variety. These ones, they're gonna go over there. This is actually tools, so it's gonna go somewhere else. We'll have to go around to some of the boxes. Sanding, cutting, soft pads into the cutting section. Oh, we leave one outside here if we need to use it, but we put the brand new one away. So we do with the wire wheel. I've always put away a couple of these. Is there anyone else sitting here waiting for attention? Of course, right underneath my nose. Grub screws and little bolts. Okay, these are all going to go in here because they would like to have their own place. Move this wedge out, phone, and give them a little bit of room because these tools need to get assembled somewhere. Dremel tools, Dremel attachments. Quick release nut, that's gonna go in the sanding box. Oh, we need some new batteries here. Let's see if these ones are gone. Oh, they've rusted. Bin. Here's the set of Allen keys that I want to keep here. And this one, US Pro, very, very good, I would say, in my opinion. What do we want to put it on? A little hook, big hook or a little hook? It's got its own thing, so maybe we're just gonna go up in there, have it in the middle. This is gonna be tough to organize. I need to figure out what will work best where. Might as well put this one down there, because it's small. And then I might have these over here, or move this out of the way, and I have the Allen keys next to the hammer. Don't look that bad, does it? I have the other set of Allen keys as well. Here you go. Allen keys, sorted. We're gonna go through all these later. Blades. This is like a multi thing we wanna go through. This needs to get open. This will probably help when I start taking off the oil filter of the motorbike, if I can get in there. So definitely handy to have. So it needs to go somewhere. Don't tell me this is rusty as well. It's starting to. Has been working, so we'll give it another shot. Put it down in here. More tools. Well, these are very nice, but how are we gonna put them? We need something that will be able to hold something like this, because they are sharp. I would not like the kids to get a hold of these. That's gonna be a major problem, which I don't want to deal with. But I don't want to keep them in this box as well. I've got an idea. There it is. Magnetic strips. I need to be careful really with this. If I manage to put a screw just through here, as long as I can get it to align, and we got a magnetic strip there. The other one we can put somewhere else, maybe in here, to keep some stuff stuck on there. Let's see what's gonna happen. A little bit longer. Oh, it's not matching. Of course it's not gonna match. Why would it match? Nope. Nope, it's not going to match. No way. It's not gonna be easy, is it? I need to figure out where can I put these. If I just put one in here, then I can have them on the side. Or one little bolt. Keep them to the side easily. Well, these can go in the section tools. This one be handy if I keep it up top, because it's got a lot of stuff that you can usually go for. Tools, put them back in here. Before I find a clever way to put these on, they'll have to stay in their box, unfortunately. What's this? No bit holder though. Bit holder should be somewhere around here. Don't know exactly where, but somewhere. Okay, actually I've got a few more things here. Socket wise, wrench wise, cutting and polishing wise. Just look at that. Do you reckon I've got enough sockets? Yeah, and adapters. Plenty. Almost there. Another bit holder. A bit rusty, that one. 2 bit holders. Magnets. Very good thing to have. And this is actually really cool. Gearless ratchet. I watched a fancy commercial on something like that, and I went to Halfords once. I needed for something really small, like movement. It wasn't very expensive. Very handy though. 3/8 and half. I've got a lot of hooks there. The bubby, where is the bubby gonna sit there? Look at that. Perfect. Perfect for the bubby. She's not gonna let me go until I fix that. No way. Okay. These are items for when we're painting, as when we're scraping as well. Got this, so we need sort of empty painting box. We can actually put all of these in this for masonry works. This is one for general purpose. I'll stay here. The cones are really good to have as well. Step cones. This is something that I want to play around with, so I can see if I can sort out my existing hose. And some of these clips. Maybe I won't buy a new hose. You never know. Got another saw here. Miniature thing. One more spatula. Is this working? This one is working. The first one that actually works. Need fresh berries though. Let me take them out before they get busted. Yeah, this one is still alright. Just put you some fresh berries. Look at it. A little bit in this box. Empty. This one's empty. Now what we can do is probably put these plastic bits, like these bags, in that box. So we can get it up there. Maybe some of these things as well. And then we want this pretty much free. As much as possible, that is. Here we've got a bit more room. There. Maybe we can put something here. It's starting to get way too heavy. And we also have all the bottom. Let's not forget that this is entirely empty. If I can sort out the bottom row to fill that up, then I've got 1, 2, 3 double ones. Potentially 4, on which there only might be something like this. Or maybe this thing is gonna go in there where the sockets are. It's looking well, looking very well. Okay, it's starting to get late. It's gonna start raining in a little bit. I think I'm gonna call it a day. We are getting somewhere, definitely. As you can see, there's way less boxes. Every time there's 1 or 2 less boxes. We went through the ones which were full with all these tiny little items. At least we managed to separate some of them in there. You know, freed up from throwing away, and fill them up with other stuff. That rack is taking a little bit of stuff over there, which is not bad. And the pin board is actually starting to get, you know, starting to look like something. A little bit step by step, it's starting to get in shape. You know, I probably won't use all of the pegs. I'll put them away in one of these tiny boxes, something like this here, so I can have them if I decide to change anything. But for the minute, it's not looking bad at all. These ones are starting to get way more clearer. And once I put all the stuff away now, and it's gonna be left this one, a few of the red boxes that need to get, you know, put back into their places, a couple of them tiny ones which might go here on top of the ratchet set, or maybe just down here. And once we organize it a little bit better, this is empty, this is empty. I'm gonna try and stack a little bit more stuff down here, stuff that I'm not using very often. And we're gonna get there, step by step, as I said. And then we'll have to deal with this wall, which is gonna be empty. And the bottom of the wall is gonna be empty as well, for now. Because this will be the place where the motorbike's gonna go in. For the minute though, I'm gonna keep it nice and clean. You never know, I might have a good idea what to do with this wall, just to make the videos a little bit more interesting. Plan in progress. But yes, friends, this is another day of the struggle to turn this lovely small garage into a workable workshop. I hope the journey is enjoyable and interesting for you to watch, because it does cause me a lot of headache trying to think, where am I going to organize everything? How am I going to put it good enough so it don't have to get reorganized again soon? But this is something that we can't, you know, obviously skip away. I think that, unfortunately, as much as I would not like to do it, I'll have to do it at least once a month, just to go through random bits, see what I haven't used. Anything that I decided I haven't used, you know, off to the recycling center. But this will have to turn into a habit, because over the years I've accumulated a lot of stuff that I don't need, that I'm not gonna use ever. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. We're gonna continue next time. Just keep your fingers crossed. Maybe I'll be able to finish. But even if I manage to do that, you don't forget to stay tuned with the Caravan Doctor, because more interesting stuff is coming your way.